Hello you guys and welcome back to VideoTalk channel and welcome back to another video walk. Now I haven't been doing these video walks lately because I think quite frankly it has been not that great of a spring here in Finland and early summer. In my opinion it has been too cold and too windy and too rainy. Especially wind is something that really bothers me when I'm trying to like walk around and talk about movies. Yes, but here it's midsummer, Juhannus, yes sir, and the weather is looking, at least for now, quite lovely. So let's do another video walk, yes. Okay, and today I'll be talking about this movie, Walking the Edge, yes sir. Made in year 1983, but it was not released in American cinemas until 1985. But I do believe that it was released in Europe on video about the same time it was made in 83. So this film is starring Robert Forster and Nancy Kwan and also A. Martinez, and don't forget the lovely JOE Spinelli, yes. This was made in the same year then Robert Forster and JOE Spinell made the movie Vigilante. And I have no facts about this, but I suspect that while making Vigilante, they came up with this other idea. Yeah, we have this other kind of Vigilante movie, so let's do that. I might be just guessing, it's my hunch, yeah. But in this movie, this opens with this kind of massacre of a family. Nancy Kwan plays this housewife, and we get to see that JOE Spinelli and his gang like mercilessly shoot her husband and also her young child. So after a few months, Nancy Kwan gets out from the mental asylum because obviously she's been very shocked about all this massacre and all that jazz. She gets out and gets a gun and starts blowing people up. And then there's Jason Walk, a taxi driver played by Robert Forster, kind of like a downbeat guy. Everything in his life has kind of been like a downfall. And he can't even get it up when this gorgeous big-breasted waitress is trying to have sex with him. But this one day Nancy Kwan comes to their taxi office and takes a ride from Jason, and as you know what happens, she goes to a location and shoots one guy, and then Jason doesn't know about this, and then she goes to another location where this JOE Spinelli's gang is at. She starts blasting away, blazing, like Red Letter Media said in their recent video. Blazing away these guys, and then, okay, of course, Jason is like, oh my god, what's going on, lady? What are you trying to do with me? And then they escape. JOE Spinelli's gang, they kind of get a reading. You know, Jason and the lady are working together. Okay, then they have to lay down a little bit and watch out for the gang, because the gang of JOE Spinelli is after them. What makes this movie very interesting is the performance by Robert Forster. Don't get me wrong, JOE Spinelli is always a pleasure to see, and also Nancy Kwan, who by the way was married to the director of this movie, Norbert Meisel. Yeah, Norbert Meisel. Yeah, okay. But Robert Forster's portrayal of this character is very interesting. He's like a... Whoa! What the fuck? It's a freaking steamboat getting ready to leave the port. Yeah, by the way, it's Särkänniemi, the amusement park, but it's such an early morning here, so I don't think it's open yet for business. Maybe I do a video walk in Särkänniemi and go all these crazy rides there. Yeah. Robert Forster plays this character. He begins as a loser, but slowly but surely he starts to gain his self-confidence and he kind of becomes a badass. No wonder Quentin Tarantino wanted him to play the role in Jackie Brown, and he got an Oscar. Not necessarily a very action-packed film, but when there's violence, it's pretty vicious. Pretty vicious. In this one scene, this one guy who happens to be a friend for Jason Walk gets mutilated, like it says in the Finnish video back cover. Yeah, they are torturing him, like cutting away his ear and also drilling through his hands. Yeah, here I have also the Finnish videotape, Walking Dead, the Avenger of the Streets. Yeah, great videotape. But I think this is uncut. I compare it to this Blu-ray thing, and these two are exactly the same length. By the way, here I have Fun City Editions release. I think it was released like, I don't know, 4 years ago or something. And I think it's great release, great picture quality and all that jazz. And hey, one thing also what I like this movie very much, because it was a low budget movie, so they had to shoot it, the movie, they had to go to actual locations in LA, and also most of the movie is shot inside the cab and they're driving around. So you get a very good sense of the zeitgeist of LA in this movie. You get to see the poster for Star Trek Wrath of Khan. Yeah, I think it was shot at the same time when the movie got, the Star Trek movie got its premiere. And also, let's not forget about the music by the great Jay Jadaway. I think this was one of his first work he did. The theme song in this movie is very 80s. Actually, it would suit very well for this scenery, that theme song. And I remember that as I was a kid, I used to record some cool like movie music to C-tape from the VCR. And I think Walking the Edge theme was one of those songs. Yeah, check it out if you can. Or hear it out. I think you will like it very much. Yeah, it's violent, it's brutal, and not a necessarily classic like Vigilante. I wish there would be more action. That is the main complaint about the movie for me, that it lacks action. While I think it would be like in conflict with the Robert Forster's portrayal of this character if there would be action more frequent, more earlier, then I don't think the performance would like elevate the movie as much. I think it is a seminal classic for sure, and it's a film that I have watched plenty of times and I will keep doing so. And if a cinematograph from Vinegar Syndrome, if they're putting out a 4K, hey, count me in. All right, yeah. So I think that concludes my walk about walking the edge. Yes, I am also walking the edge. I'm walking the edge of the bridge soon enough. But hey, have you seen Walking the Edge? Put that in the comments and remember to like this if you want more video walks, and also subscribe the channel if you are into this type of stuff. I will continue walking the edge, baby. Walking the edge. Bye.